Hey guys, it's my turn to do what's in my camera bag. So I'm going to Chicago tomorrow, or in Chicago, depending on when this video goes out. I'm hoping to release it at midnight or early Friday morning, October 11th. Yeah, October 11th. And I have the great opportunity to go watch my friend run the Chicago Marathon. When I knew I was going to be in Chicago, I took the opportunity to reach out to a few hotels to see if I could, I guess, barter slash exchange my services for some hotel stays because one, Chicago is not a cheap city. Two, I knew because it was going to be around the marathon time. I know hotels, which they have all right to do is increase their prices a little bit. So I wanted to, go or have the opportunity to go to the city for cheap or low price or free. So one hotel definitely reached out and was interested in what I had to offer. It is the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in Chicago. It is a five-star hotel, I believe. So great. I get to go stay at a five-star hotel. And so this video is just honestly talking about the gear that I'm going to bring and also shout out a few people that met up with me today, Thursday, and lend me some of their equipment. I I'm going to make sure to link their work in the description below because it's huge to be able to work with your network or contact people in your network and see what type of gear you could borrow for a short amount of time. You know, I do have a video coming out soon talking about community. And I think I had to redo that now because there's so many things that have happened in the last couple of days that I actually need to add more to that video. But honestly, let's start off with, as many of you may know, I am a Harlow ambassador. So let's start with the one and only light system that I'm going to bring with me. And it is the Harlow, it says Sobo light on it, Harlow Iris. As you can see, it's quite bright. I won't point it to the lens too or the camera too long so that it doesn't mess up my video. But the iris is going to be the only light source that I'm planning to bring because one, I am going to be shooting in some of the restaurants that are in the hotel. So I wanted to bring something compact and light so that I could light up the scene a little bit more. And also, one of the perks of Harlow is the fact that it's a continuous LED light, so I won't be flashing off or basically firing flashes in the middle of dinner service that, might, eager or get certain people annoyed while they're trying to enjoy their time. Um, a whole nother video coming soon, hopefully, about Harlow and how I was able to become an ambassador, which, as you may know, I don't have the greatest following, but that doesn't mean you're not capable of doing great things. So another thing that I'm planning to bring with me that the homie Blake, which many you may not know, is a wonderful photographer who actually lives in the Philadelphia area as well. He also shoots Leica, so gang gang. And he's actually allowing me to borrow his M11. I don't know if this is going to focus or not, but whatever. He allowed me to borrow his M11. Um, and that's fucking awesome. I haven't shot with the M11. I did, as you may know, I've have the M10 monochrome, but because I'm going there for fun, but also because I'm planning to do some work, I prefer having a two color system with me just in case one fails and I can use another. I do highly recommend if you're ever doing a paid job or doing something for a client, try to have two cameras just in case one goes down. I'm hoping the M11 doesn't go down for the simple fact that it's not mine. So the other camera that I'm bringing is the Leica SL3, as Leica SL3. That is going to be my main camera, and what I'm going to use the M11 for is basically for walking around the environment, not knowing what I'm going to shoot just yet and then whipping out the SL3 when I have a frame in mind. And also the M11 I will be using this when I'm walking around Chicago because Chicago is a beautiful city and it needs to be photographed. and there are amazing photographers out there in the area. So one of the lenses that I just picked up is the Sigma 2845 1.8. It's one of those lenses that, one, I just picked it up, so I haven't used it yet. But because I'm planning to do a lot of interior shots and also a lot of low light in restaurant shots, I thought this was probably the best lens to pick up, because at the end of the day, it's at 0.18. And of course, I was planning to bring, my 20-60, which I have a video about and how I love that lens. And I also was going to carry the 28-70, but I thought that might be redundant. And I don't know how often I'll be needing the extra length from 50 to 70. So I decided to just pick up this lens and hopefully it works out well. Granted, I do wish that I would have a wider lens with me, something like a 16, but I think I prefer the 1.8 over a 16 2.8. We'll see. Hopefully, uh, I hope it works out. I'll probably create another video about my time, and that video will also have some. Also, that video should have some amazing vlogging clips, because I just picked up the Osmo Pocket 3. Also, it seems like I've been spending a lot of money, and honestly, I have been. Um, but now that I'm on YouTube, I thought this would be a great thing to bring with me to capture, those little moments of going through the airport, arriving to the hotel, showing the hotel in its entirety via video. Of course, I could shoot on the SL3, but at that moment when I'm just getting out of the cab, it's going to be easier just to use the Osmo, DJI Osmo, instead of whipping out the SL3 out of my camera bag. I'm also bringing headphones. Both headphones are going to be, I like to carry a lot of headphones, will be Bowers and Wilkins PI8 and PX8, right? Basically, I love the brand. The audio is amazing and I can't live without it. I don't know if this is going to focus, but these are the two headphones I'm going to bring. And of course, I'm bringing my iPad. Everyone knows what an iPad looks like, so I'm not going to put it on the screen. Last but not least, I am going to keep a 50 lux on the M11, and I'm also bringing an adapter so I could carry the 35 lux with me as well, and to adapt it to the SL3 if I need to, or just put it on the M11. But I think that's about all the things I'm gonna carry. That all these items are gonna go into a camera bag that I've had for like the last 10 years. Picked it up in B&H a long time ago. It works. I don't need any bells or whistles. It just works. Also, before I end this video, shout out to Enrique, who I haven't met until earlier today, who actually lives in the neighborhood. He's letting me borrow his ND filter for the Pocket because I do want to shoot in log. And boy, does this camera love to brighten up the scene. So I'm planning to use this ND filter. Like I said, I'm gonna link both Blake and Enrique's Instagram page below. And yeah, so hopefully the next time you see me, it's gonna be a video about my time in Chicago. I hope I have fun. I hope I get to show you some of the amazing photos that I captured in this amazing hotel that I have the opportunity to work with. I guess maybe another video concept I could have, or another video topic that I could record is about going and reaching out to hotels for the potential of working with them. I have my own thought process around that, and some may agree, some may not, but we'll get there when we get there. With that being said, thank you for watching. Talk soon. Bye, guys.